Hello, hello. I am Keishan, your human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR. I'm disrupting leadership and disrupting you today. We are going to be talking about I quit my job. Are you being developed? I come up with these titles based on my own experiences, where being in the workplace, being in positions where I was needing something more, and I didn't quite know how to communicate that. So I am wanting to share with you my experience in hope that you can glean from it and get to a place of fulfillment. So, real quick, I am on 4 different platforms streaming right now. I'm on Instagram, and then I am on LinkedIn as well as Facebook and YouTube live streaming right now. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and make sure that you click so that you receive notifications when I go live or when I share new content. So, I quit my job, wrote a book. The book has not been released yet. However, I did write a book, and here I am today sharing, asking the question, are you being developed? And as I was preparing for this, I came up with this, I guess, concept, if you will. And it goes like this. I quit my job to live, to grow, and to be developed. So the question you need to ask yourself is, are you thriving? Are you growing? And are you being developed? Those are questions you need to ask yourself. Now, if the question is no, then you have to make a decision on what to do. So what does that look like? First of all, do you share? Do you share that you have a desire to grow? Do you share that you're looking to get to the next level? Do you have those conversations with your leadership team, letting them know that you want to grow and you want to be developed? And if you do, and there is no response, or in many situations that I've been in, there's been a delayed response or no response, meaning there were promises made that were not kept, or there was always a reason why, but never with the assurance, no, it's going to happen. Just trust me. That was not the case. And if that's the case, then I think you might want to assess where you are, cut your losses, and move on. However, before you cut your losses, I want to caution you that when you make the decision, make sure that you are financially ready to make that transition, because it may not happen as quickly as you like. And I know several people who had double duty, where they started something before they actually left an organization. I did not do that. Well, sort of, kind of, but not really. But you want to make sure that you minimize frustration as much as possible. So don't make a knee-jerk decision and say, I'm out of here. And I always go back to the 2 movies, how Stella got her groove back when they let her go, and then they asked her to come back. She was like, oh, I got this. I don't need them. And she had no game plan, but she was able to thrive. And then also in the, I don't know, or the episodes of The Best Man, the final chapter, when Nia Long's character decided that she was going to quit. She was overwhelmed, though. She was having symptoms that I was having. She was stressed out. She was on a therapist couch, though. I did talk to a therapist, but regardless. So don't make a knee-jerk decision, but you need to assess where you are and assess where you want to go. So I do have this question also. I was looking specifically for this question, and it goes like this. This is a CFO and a CEO conversing, and this is what the CFO says to the CEO. The CFO says, what happens if we invest in developing our people and then they leave us? This is the CFO because they're thinking about money, the money aspect. Now the CEO responds and says, what happens if we don't invest and they stay? Oh, when I read that, I was like, whoa, it makes so much sense. So think about it. If you're with an organization right now that does not invest and you stay, what are the chances that you'll be thrilled to come to work? What are the chances that you're going to give your all? What are the chances? However, if you know that you're valued because they invest in you and they tell you, what opportunities are you looking to accomplish? How can I help you? Because if you have an organization, leaders in an organization, and they want to help you succeed, of course, you know you're valued at that point. So I want to leave you with this. I'm challenging you because we are in a brand new year. So the question is, to overcome your frustrations, you have to make a self-assessment. So are you where you need to be with your long-term goals? And I've done the research. So my demographic is mid-career to getting ready to retire. Are you ready? Can you retire right now and be financially set? So those are questions that you have to ask yourself. So are you financially able to make that transition? You have to reassess, but then if you're not ready to transition from where you are to where you want to go, meaning one company to another, take your time. You don't have to rush to do anything, especially if you really are doing a good job and you're giving your all. You don't have to rush to it. However, you do want to be timely with it, timely from your perspective. And then what's the worst that could happen? So that's a question that I'm going to challenge you with. What's the worst that could happen if you stay? So if you stay, what's the worst that could happen? You can stay there and get a paycheck. If there is a position that you desire, or if you are looking to go to another level, I guess you can wait and see if it happens. You can wait. You can pray about it like I did. But you have to make sure that whatever decision you make is the right decision for you. So with that being said, who are your mentors? Who is your tribe? I've been talking about tribe, and these are people that either are your mentors or people that hold you accountable. Who are those people? Are they holding you accountable? And if so, sometimes they're on point, but rest assured, if these are people in your life that are in your tribe, they truly want nothing but the best for you. So even if they say something that doesn't feel good or doesn't sound good, it's not for any other reason but to make sure that you're on the right track. So are you on the right track? It's 2022 or 2024. 2024 is here. This is the first quarter. How does the next quarter look like for you? Have you thought far enough into the next quarter of your life, of your career, whether your professional development or your own personal development? Have you already looked to see what the next quarter looks like? Because in order to get to the next quarter goals, you have to accomplish the first quarter goals. And sometimes you have to pivot midstream, and that's what I talked about, the reassessment. You have to do a self-assessment, reassess, so that by the time it is time for you to go to the second quarter, you are further along and you're closer to reaching your goals. So that is all that I have to share. I hope that this was beneficial. So while I am not suffocating right now, I really am thriving. I really am thriving in my space. I'm thriving spiritually. First and foremost, I am also thriving emotionally, mentally, and everything else will come along. So in terms of where I am, I'm right where I need to be. So are you where you need to be? If not, self-assessment and that point. So again, that is all that I have to share. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure that you like, share, hit notification, whether you're on Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook. Make sure to comment and invite somebody to tune in, because I'll be done for this week, but I'll be back next Tuesday. I will be talking about a topic that I'm hoping you find beneficial as you start 2024. You want to start it strong. So again, my name is Keisha. I am human resource. I help people see the possibilities in what they think is impossible. I am disrupting HR. I am disrupting leadership. And I hope that this disrupted you. Until next time, have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week. God bless. Bye-bye.